Hello and welcome back to another episode of my team career with Forza Jackson Racing. It's round 11 of the season. We're going to Russia, but first let's have a look at the driver standings. 5th in the driver standings, 98 points. 4th in the constructors. Last race we come 5th at Italy. Was a quite strong race. Controversial pit stop there helped us out massively. And in our rivalry, we are just about beating Sebastian Vettel.
Top three, who are
Quick
Bottas,
look at practice,
Hamilton, and
7th
Charles
in
Leclerc.
the pace as we move into one-shot qualifying in Russia. We're on the soft tyre, one-lap qualifying as always as we come round the final corner and go over the start-finish line to start our lap off. A long straight here. DRS opens up a big overtaking zone in the race. Remember, you've got to brake heavy. Swing it right-handed, touch that apex there, do not touch them orange bumps, you will spin that car right round as we go left, long sweeping left, braking into that corner, just missed the bollard there, a little bit of corner cutting, getting away with it, another right-hander, and then dastardly orange curbs are there, run a little bit wide there, need to get that a bit tighter in the race, swing right again, into the first left-hander there, nicely done, long left hand now, goes right, doing well for the pace, cuts that corner bit and runs wide, that is going to hurt our time, and this is a long straight with the DRS open, and the thing about this straight is that you come into a blind left-hand brake, and it's just there, heavy braking, don't touch that orange curb and keep the car in bounds, touch the apex on the left-hand side, make sure the car is nice and straight here for an awkward break, and let me tell you, if you touch that orange curve there, you're spinning it, we actually go deep into the corner. As we start pushing here, come to the final couple of corners, swing it right-handed, get some pace on. And here we go, last corner, push on the acceleration, where do we finish? Looks like a P1.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Jackson, Verstappen, and Pierre Gasly. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. It's time to go racing then in the Sochi Autodrome, where the long run down to the heavy braking zone at turn 2 is one of 2 DRS zones around this 3.6 mile circuit. The other, of course, down into turn 13. 18 corners make up a lap here today, with an average speed somewhere in the region of 130 miles an hour. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Jackson. That was a solid result in their last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Jackson lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Leclerc, Valtteri Bottas, and Hamilton, Sainz, Tsunoda, Norris, and Daniel Ricciardo.
Okay, so here we go then, 13 laps in Russia. Soft tyre till lap 6, we're going to box, and then we're going to move on to that medium till the end of the race. As we start the race here, getting the clutch going, RPM 5 lights, and away we go. Now, big defend needed down this long straight. As you can see, Max Verstappen just passes us with absolute ease. We had a very poor start there, slow in the mud. As we come down this straight, DRS opens up in 2 laps time. Pierre Gasly trying one down the inside, cuts that corner a little bit naughty from him, but he doesn't get round us, so not bad there. George Russell up into P12, gaining a position or 2. As you can see on the leaderboard, Max Verstappen already pulling away 1.2 seconds. Pierre Gasly just behind Jackson there. Leclerc and Hamilton also breathing down the necks on this opening lap. Verstappen just pulling away with absolute ease. That Red Bull is very fast this year. Let's take up with these corners. Pierre Gasly just moving his car out wide, having a little look as we run down this long straight. DRS yet again opening a couple of laps time. It's a prime overtaking spot. As you can see, Pierre Gasly right behind there, just not close enough. Next lap though, you just never know. Big defending going to be needed. Jackson doing well to hold his position so far. Max Verstappen has absolutely flown away 2.2 seconds. Going round the final 2 corners, keeps that one in bounds and sweeps round right-handed, and off they go. The end of that long straight will pick up again, lap 2, going left-handed. Pierre Gasly, look at the drive that Pierre Gasly's getting. He's got so much grip there. He drives one round the outside. Jackson does not allow that to happen on the inside. Defends hard but fair. Charles Leclerc actually takes that position off Pierre Gasly because of that. And that fighting will just help him out a little bit. Lap 5 we join on, down the main straight. Leclerc will have DRS wide open. Jackson using ERS to try and defend that gap. Will Leclerc be able to close the gap like Gasly couldn't? Runs a little bit wide there, are going to lose a little bit of time. Swings it right-handed, Leclerc just not close enough. It's on lap 5, we come down the DRS straight on the back. Leclerc surely close enough. Has he got time? It's just not there. The ERS really helping out Jackson there. Slows that braking right down. 2 green sectors as well, so Leclerc is really pushing Jackson to create good lap times. Keeps that one nice and tight. Ooh, a little bit slow out that corner, but still keeping that place. Leclerc might fancy his chances down this straight though. To cross the line to start lap 6.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap. We're leading.
So we're being told to pit. So on lap 6, Charles Leclerc still not able to get around him. Oh, he got close there. He's going around the outside. Jackson defends that inside again. He's making that a very hard place for people to overtake him on that inside as he's defending it. Look at this, 3 cars deep here as Gasly loses out to Lewis Hamilton. Valtteri Bottas right in his tail as well. Is Gasly going to get back round Hamilton on the outside? No, Hamilton takes it back on the inside. What a battle this is. As Hamilton finally gets his full car in front of Pierre Gasly. Daniel Ricciardo here, you can see, loses a place to Carlos Sainz, but he's going to take that one back. Nice and easily done from Daniel Ricciardo, which leaves Norris, his next opponent and teammate, to get round. As Jackson gets in the pits on lap 6 going to lap 7. Just 4 tyres to be changed onto the mediums. Where will he come out? Any cars to fight against? No, it's a clear run down the home straight. Out in front of Leclerc and Hamilton, so a good pit stop from the crew. Oh wow, that bollard is gone. That is not a good corner to take. On lap 8 now. Only Verstappen and Giovinazzi in front of Jackson, and Giovinazzi will have to pit still.
This is your final lap.
And there we
final
go.
lap of the race.
We swing it round for the last lap of the race. Max Verstappen 7.5 seconds in front. Charles Leclerc half a second behind. So the Ferrari just always was within that 1 second barrier, but just could never seem to close the gap. There's that good defending from Jackson, using his ERS well. Or is the Ferrari just not as quick? You'd have to say the Ferrari is quicker. It's just down to racecraft. This corner was vital for Jackson, always defending on the inside. Look at the train behind Jackson. 3 cars within a second. And it's just all down to stubbornness. As they go down here, Leclerc will have DRS, and he looks close. He pulls out to the side. Jackson squeezes him down the wall. No contact made, so it's all fair, and he just breaks that bit later to maintain his position, and you'd like to think that is that now. hold on, Leclerc is overtaken by Hamilton on that corner. Look at that. He's just been caught. And there's Bottas giving it a go. Oh, it looks like Leclerc got squirrely out that corner. And Hamilton and Bottas was able to sweep round. Leclerc probably focusing too much on catching Jackson. He forgot that he had 2 Mercedes behind him and he's lost 2 places on that last corner. Second
How did
place.
they manage to achieve this win?
I really feel the track layout combined with the
They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. Our championship leader, that leader's taken a bit of a knock today. So, Anthony Davidson, who would